me again, Bruno Yannick, and today, like you see the title, we will talk about retirement in Philippines. First of all, I would like to say I'm so sorry I didn't show up for last couple of weeks, but guys, I was very busy. When I come back from Philippines, I quit my job. I was working for some company and I was making good money, but I didn't like the the, um, the people who work for this company. 98% was just losers, idiots, lazy bastards, and very, very, not that bad people, but very stupid, Like, I couldn't handle that. And anyway, I quit, and I come back to do my own business, and I try to rebuild my company. Like some people know, I used to have a very big company, and I was making huge money, and I would like to do this again, like even I am 62, I feel like, I am prepared for retirement, and I still believe I can do lots of things in my life. I feel strong, I am smart, and nothing can stop me. Then we see what's gonna happen. Right now, I just have only one employee, and everything looks really good. I'm not making good money yet, but the way how I see a future coming, I will, and I will very soon. Uh, and when I start my company, then I have all the equipment what I need, but some of them need to be repaired, some of them need to be replaced. Then I spend lots of money. Then now I have to work hard to get my financial situation in the same level like before vacation. And thank you so much for everybody who are watching me, and thank you so much for new subscribers. Is quite few, and also welcome people who don't like me. I know, like it's lots of my old friends who are not the friends anymore. They're still watching, they actually is not watching, it's kind of spying, but I don't mind. And if you watch me, you who don't like me, just leave the comment. I watch you, but I don't like you. Then I will know, but it's okay. Guys, when I come back from Philippines, I had lots of questions from friends of mine, from co-workers. How was in Philippines? How is the retirement in Philippines? Because before I go to Asia, I saw hundreds videos, and 98% of those people who post the video, they said like the Philippines are very cheap country to live. Lots of people said like for $1,000 or $2,000 you can live as a king in Philippines. Yeah, right, guys. Don't believe that. It's no way. No way. Of course, if you will move to some village very far from the city, and will be nothing, and you will be able to eat rice and the fish every day, and that's fine. You can live like that for $1,000. But if you wanna have a barbecue, if you wanna have a cheese and the other things what we eat, on the regular basis, then no way, guys, no way. And Philippines are a very hot country. You have to drink a lot, like doesn't matter what, even water. The one water costs, I don't know, 40 peso, 30 peso. The one beer costs 90 peso. Then like you will drink quite few beers a day. If not drink a beer, then you will drink quite few waters a day, or Coke or ginger ale or some juice, like there's no way like you can live very, very cheap. I remember when we arrived to Philippines, and the second day we went shopping, and I exchanged money, and I remember I had the 20,000 peso in my hand. And before I start shopping, I asked Filipinos, excuse me, how much money is the 20,000 peso? And they said it's a lot. And I said, okay, how much money make a policeman in Philippines? They said around the 50,000 peso. Then I said, 50,000 peso make a policeman a monthly. Then if I go shopping, grocery shopping with 20,000 peso, that means I have a lot of money. And I fill up a cart like in the Safeway or Sobeys and full. But in Philippines, those carts are smaller. But still, let's say it's a big cart, right? Then I bought the bread, cheese, sausage, like salami. I bought the bread and few other things, right? Like every day shopping in Canada. And I bought the one small toaster and the one small electric fan. And guess what? I paid 14,000 peso. I was shocked, We went to coffee shop, Starbucks. Starbucks was beautiful restaurant, way nicer than in Canada, and was way bigger, and was full of people. Was sitting around 100 people, and in the line was like 40 people. And guess what? The prices are same like in Canada, same prices, And it looks like in Philippines, is a lot of rich people. And we went shopping, to the shopping mall, beautiful mall, same like in Canada or United States, and the same amount of people, same atmosphere, young people walking, shopping, and every store was a line, and the people was buying, Then, in my opinion, I don't consider Philippines as a poor country. We went to, it was in Iloilo. Then, like we went to the very rich, my beautiful lady family. They live in the very, very expensive neighborhood, and they have a very beautiful and a very big fancy house. And the lifestyle is like their lifestyle is the same like here, like between rich people in Canada. But we also went to the village, when it was the poor people. But I don't consider them a poor people. Some people I saw they live in the small bamboo house, but they are nice. They have a property around. They have a chickens. They have a pigs. They have dogs. They have gated, not the gated like the fence around the house. And everybody has food on the table. All those people who lives in the village, most of them has a rice field. They have a caribou, and I didn't see them like the poor people, like the third world country, like some YouTubers say. Then Canada is the Philippines are third world country. And also I was watching the ladies, because lots of YouTubers said like if you go to Philippines, if the ladies are crazy about you, and it's so easy to have a girlfriend, is I don't know. Like I went with my girlfriend, I didn't look for the ladies in Philippines, but the way how I see the Filipinos the same like here, like they're very very I forget the word. Anyway, to make the story more understandable, like I went to the nightclub, and in the nightclub was the European owners owned, and lots of European was coming to the nightclub, and every night I saw like 15 single guys, was older guys my age, and some of them older, they wasn't very handsome, like was the very very regular guys, and what I saw, they was coming alone and they was living alone. It's not like they was occupied by ladies, and they can, before going home, they can choose one. No, it wasn't like that. What I saw in Philippines is lots of freedom. Like for example, in Canada or Europe, wherever you go, always someone will tell you, do not do that, Like I can give you thousands, if not thousands, millions example. Like for example, we went for the cottage in Banff in Canada, and me and my friend, we was sitting around the fire after midnight and talk, like talk. And the next cottage was like 20 meters or 30 meters away from us, and the security came and asked us to shut down the fire and just go to bed, It won't happen in Philippines, Like for example, we took the trip in the boat in the ocean, and like the Filipinos boats are very skinny, very narrow, and they have a wings on the side for the stability, and I step outside on the wings to take the photographs, and the captain and the crew, they said nothing. In Canada, they will scream at you like, no, you are not allowed, go back, safety, No, in Philippines is a more freedom. Like for example, I didn't see even one accident when we was driving. But Filipinos are very good drivers. But there is no rules in Philippines. when you come to the intersection, who come first is the first, like there is no lights. Like for example, you coming to the intersection in Iloilo, and is the red light. But if you coming and the cars didn't start driving yet with the green light, you can go, and the police beside you, they won't stop you. If you're coming to the intersection and there's the red light and there's nobody, you can drive, and the way how I see, they just smarter, than we are here. Here is so many rules. Like here, I mean, in Canada, United States, Europe, like it's so many rules, like in Philippines, like people are very gentle, like like for example, you are parked in the place where you are not allowed to park, and someone is coming who are allowed to park in your spot, and they politely waiting till you move. Here or in Europe, in Canada, US or Europe, they will give you shit, like, hey, you move out, you are not allowed to park here, Then this is the way better. And the people are extremely honest, like I couldn't believe my eyes what I saw. Like I left my camera in the store few times, and the people ran after me and screamed, sir, you left your camera. And then one day I was buying coffee, but before me, 4 young people just bought the coffee. And they stepped on the side of the line and they was counting money and they was discussing about the money. And I knew it, they had not enough change. But after a few minutes, the discussion, one of those ladies come back to the cashier and she said, excuse me, you give us too much, 500 peso too much, for them is a lot, and I can give that many samples, like I really enjoy, but it's expensive, like if you thinking to retire in Canada, in Philippines, is a good country for retirement. It's really good country. The people are good. If you like hot weather, it is perfect, and I met lots of people who lives, white people who retired in Boracay, and like, why not? It's hot, but they live on the beach, like 20, 30 meters to the beach, and so what? It's hot, you go refresh to the water, and you're good, People are very friendly. And the kids are amazing. Like I love the kids. I helping kids around the world, and also we spent for the kids a lot of money, and every penny was worth it to do that. Every penny, and the kids are so good in Philippines. Like for example, my lady's niece come to our house with 2 daughters. The one daughter was, I think, like 18, one was like 7, and they both was working hard. They was cleaning the house, the cooking, washing dishes, and no one asked even one word to do that. They did this by themselves. Like I remember when I came to Canada, I was painting the house for a doctor, and they have two daughters. They was like 15 years old, two girls, and I was shocked. I remember I couldn't believe my eyes what I saw. The two girls was laying down on the bed and doing something, play the Nintendo game or something like that, and the cleaning lady was cleaning their room, like, oh my God. In Europe, that time, no way. Like you have two almost adult girls, like 15 years old, and 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 the cleaning lady cleaning their house, their bedroom, is no way. Those girls in Europe, in my country, they will move us quickly to to do that job, like no way, like cleaning lady. And kids in Philippines way better. For me, just a perfect, not even better, perfect compared to European or Canadian kids. Basically, the Canadian kids are useless now, just useless. They won't help you. They're busy by take care of themselves, not to help you, not to do anything about you. Like also I remember our friends Filipino. We met some Filipino in Iloilo, and the Filipinos has a family in Calgary. And I make some video, and I post something on the YouTube, and those people said something like in the joke about the family in Canada, and the daughter of these kids, these people, the daughter said, ask me, you know what? You're supposed to can you remove the video because my parents said something about my aunt, and she might not like it, and if you remove the video from the YouTube, we really appreciate, and of course I did. But in Canada the kids won't care. But you see, in Philippines, a kid, she was 17 years old and looking for taking care of the family business, like that's a good, they taking care, and that's what I love it. And in Philippines, if you think you will live for $1,000 monthly, I don't believe it. Like Filipinos are very family orientated people, like very family orientated, and the families are big, and they have a birthday, they have first communion, weddings, someone die, and someone gets sick, the people helping each other, and if you go to your wife or your girlfriend uncle for a birthday and you didn't bring any gift, no. If you can do that, it's good for you, but it's not nice, if someone die, they supposed to help your family, give some money. If someone gets sick, like that's what the family do, then $1,000, and especially if you rent, then 400 or 500 will go for rent. And there's the utilities too. If you have an air condition, it's not that cheap too. Like I said, if you will live in the village, in the bamboo house, no income, and yes, but not like if you will provide yourself and your lady decent life, I estimate $3,000 you must have. I know lots of people live for $1,000 or $2,000, and it's fine, but like I don't know. For me, is not that good. If you leave me a comments, you can ask me question, then I can tell you more. Right now, what's coming to my mind, like in Philippines are lots of beautiful places to visit, like beautiful places. Like for example, we took very inexpensive trip to see the seven islands. Like you can go back to my videos and you can see how those islands are beautiful. And they're very inexpensive, but we rent a whole boat. And I pay 7,000 for the whole boat. And was 4 of us. And one island we went for a lunch. Then I paid like $50 for all of us, which was not expensive. And some island I bought the beer, or some water, and that was normal prices. Like I believe I pay 100 peso for one beer, and that was really nice, But you have to pay the some islands. You have to pay the access fee, not much. It's probably 100 peso a person, not much, but still, like when you go 200 peso here, 100 here, like you have to remember, when you go to Philippines, you consider be a rich, then sometimes you have to pay for other people, even it's not expensive, but if you pay like for 4 or 5 people, then the money will pile up. On the end of the day, you spend quite few. But the people are honest. I like it. I like these people. Like for example, I went Poland, and I went to buy some medicine, and I knew the medicine cost $70, a bottle, and I came to the store, and it was a beautiful young lady. Like holy smoke, she looks like between angel and model, like she was so perfect, so beautiful. And if I will be 40 years younger, I will propose, But, I said nothing. I asked for the medicine, and I knew it cost $70. And you have to realize, like, I was wearing $350 jeans, $200 t-shirt, and $2,000 camera was on my arm. And she looked at me from the bottom to the top, and I asked how much for the medicine, and she said 270. And you know what came to my mind? Like Jesus Christ, she looks like angel, but she was the evil. Like in Philippines, I didn't experience that kind of problems. People was nice and honest. I didn't experience even one overcharge, which is so good. And I love it. And I will show you my coffee cup. You see, that's what is left after my Porsche. Like many of you knew, I had the two Porsches before, 924 Sport and 911 Carrera, but I don't have anymore. I have only few things what remind me my cars, like this cup. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching me, and I promise I will get better now. I will give you more videos, and like I said, if you wanna know more about the retirement in Philippines, then please ask me in the comments. Leave me a question in the comments. Sorry. Other way, thank you so much, and thank you for be with me last few minutes, and talk to you soon.